Hi, and welcome back to the video exercise library. This video that we're going to do today is on core activation while lying down. I feel compelled to do so many videos and spend so much time on core activation because it is so important. And I'm not going to talk to every single reason why in this video, but I will mention several. If you want to fully understand why, then I would suggest you watch all 4 of the core activation videos. They will absolutely be worth your time. The way what I want to do is in this particular video is to show you where your core is. Okay, define that specifically for you and what muscles that are a part of it. So if you look at this red box, you're going to see that your core starts at the top of the red box, right underneath your chest, and it goes all the way down to the bottom of your pelvis. Okay? Those muscles in that area, everything in there, especially the deep, the transverse abdominis, which is deep in there, the deep stabilizing muscle, those are core muscles, all the way through your backside to your glutes. So what you can see in this video here is I'm simply pushing my stomach out and drawing my stomach in. Okay? It looks simple, but it's not. For many reasons. If a person had too much acid in their stomach, they wouldn't be able to do this. Okay? And I'm just doing it laying down. So it's a little bit more complicated than what you think, even while you're just laying down. So let's look specifically at the movement. In just a second here, you're going to see my stomach extend. Right there it goes. And then you're going to see it draw it in. Okay, that's the transverse abdominis. When it expands or extends, which you're going to see here in just a second, there it expands. It's relaxing. When you draw it in, it's contracting. Okay, I'm overdoing it here. I'm doing it for purposes of the video so that you can see I'm really pulling it in. Now, I'd rather not see a person do that while they move. It's not that necessary. If you just draw it in to the point where it stabilizes you, then you're good. I want you to take a look at my upper body as I do this. There's very, very little movement in my shoulders, my head, my neck. Very little movement. Okay, I'm not crunching over. I'm simply drawing my stomach in. Okay, the other thing that I'm doing that you can't really see here, that you'll see in a minute or two, is right after I draw my stomach in, I squeeze my butt cheeks together, or I activate my glutes. Okay, right there. You saw me. You know that I've activated them in my hamstrings when you see my hind end come up off of the mat. Now, let's go through this. I just extended my stomach. Now I'm drawing it in. Right about this time, my glutes are starting to fire. Well, let me step back. Excuse me. Right about now, my glutes are starting to fire, and so I raise up off the ground. Now, without having to think about all of that while you're doing exercise or practicing this, I'm going to bring in the red box again. All you have to think about is extend my stomach, draw my stomach in, squeeze my glutes, and then lift up, push my feet down, the middle of my feet down into the mat, and then lift up. And then relax and let it go back down. Okay? So, effectively, that is core activation while lying down. Why is this important? Just a few reasons. First off, if you can't activate your core, you cannot hold your internal organs in the proper position. Okay? Your pelvic floor, when you do this, your pelvic floor stabilizes your internal organs. Okay, so if you can't stabilize your internal, or if you can't activate this way, you will not stabilize your internal organs. Second, if you do this while you move, your lower spine will stay, well, most of your joints, most all of your joints, unless there's a big problem somewhere, most of your joints will stay in their proper aligned position. As you see me expand my stomach, as you watch the video, you'll see that my lower back starts to come up off the ground. And give the video a second here and it'll, okay, my lower back starts to come off the ground. If you have lower back pain, you know that it's tough to get your lower back. When you lay down on the ground, your lower back does not touch the ground necessarily. Not all of it. Okay, but when you draw your stomach in, you reposition your spine. So learning how to activate your core, draw your stomach in, properly aligning the spine, it keeps your spine safe and stable. When your spine is safe and stable, you can know that it also realigns the upper portion of your spine. Okay, so when the lower spine's stable, the upper spine is well positioned and stable. So that's all I want to show you for this particular video. We're going to get a lot more into it in the other core activation videos, but for now we'll leave it at that. I hope this video really helped you, and I look forward to having you back in future videos, and I appreciate you being a member here at my website. Thank you.